How's it going, ladies and Bruce is up, Bobby Sixkilla. Welcome back to Disco Elysium. We're gonna go send this body off for processing now. And then, a new area. Ooh. What are we gonna tell Kim about the fact that his boots are now missing? And in our inventory. Let's just brush past that. Let's bag him, Kim. Take him away. Lieutenant takes the body away. You work alone for the rest of the day. Alright. He takes out a shiny black body bag and starts pulling the plastic over the dead man's face. I need help carrying him. You take the hands, I'll take the legs. Bag the corpse and drag it to the motor carriage. Well, that's that. And that's it, he's gone. Alright, lots to do today anyway. This next area should be opening up today. Oh, there's people here. Can't talk to them though. Did they say what time? Pull the lever? You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk, then the waterlock starts moving. Alright, a new area. Now we can walk across. A whole new area to explore. The radio relay hums with electricity. Money? My gosh, there's so much to see now. This is exciting. Oh, magnesium. Yes. Traffic beyond the gate. More abandoned motor lorries. The sign says no entry. Someone scribbled an inverted star on it. Is that the white star again then? Jamrock Biker Cop Sunnies. +1 empathy, -1 logic. Breaker box to power the radio pylon above you. Maybe there's something inside. 90 cents? I like 90 cents. 90 cents is good to me. Someone's broken down the fence and the barbed wire. Oh, there's so much to explore here. So much new shit to pick up. We're gonna make some money now. The wind is corralled by the 4-story buildings around the yard. The swing is missing. No one's been here for a long time. Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere. What happened here? In this yard? Someone thought they could have a summer house on the beach for cheap. Didn't work out. Looks like they abandoned it. This is a good place for a nice sad drink. Uncork a velvety bottle of red wine and think about life for a moment. Really philosophize. Can we sleep here? Be free. Money. Free's my favourite. Glory, says the graffitio, to the ghosts of us. More magnesium. Dude, we are back in business. Someone has left their music collection beneath the tarpaulin. Smallest church in St. Cian. Is that sad? We needed a sad song, remember? Is it sad? There's no way to listen to this tape without a working tape player. Well, okay, we'll do that when we get back to the hotel, I guess. There's nowhere else to go here by the look of it. Let's check the beach, because maybe that helmet's washed up. Part of the armor. There's a car here. A creaking ahead. A broken axle grinding. Is this petrol? Banged up fuel canister. Ooh. A banged up motor carriage lies half submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and engine remain visible. Remember the tyre tracks in Martinez? This is where they were leading. Oh, this is where the tracks on the plaza were leading to. The motor carriage sits in the salty ocean water, cold and sad. It doesn't have an opinion. Most suspicious. I should investigate. A seagull takes off from the half-submerged machine. It's almost like the bird is acknowledging your decision. You get a sudden sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up from you as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, cold water. What is the make of this MC? Can I see a logo? The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by. Well, that's convenient. Well, well, well. Looks like Jacob Uru's journey came to an abrupt end here. Your mocking tone finds no response, but the motion of the waves. Enough gloating, this is serious. How long has it been here? The accident couldn't have happened too long ago. The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle, so the crash must have happened last Saturday or Sunday. The estimate is correct. The incident probably occurred on Sunday evening. Run your hand over the cold metal. The motor carriage is probably stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists. Rust, moss, and sea life have already claimed it for themselves and initiated a slow decomposition process. What should I do? Although the sunken motor carriage is probably flattered by your addressing it, it does not supply an answer. Sit on the swing and wait for the tide to recede. How long is that going to take? As you sit down in the old rusty playground, the world around you becomes very silent. The hinges creak under your weight, dangerously so. Nothing but the sound of the seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea. Whistle a tune. Aw. Spit flies from your mouth to your mustache, your chest, the ground before you. No sound though. In some way, it's still sad that no living thing other than seagulls is here to witness a man in his prime trying to learn to whistle. Clouds pass in the sky and the shadow of the swing move like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed. It's like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion. Wonder what all the people in the city behind me are doing. Dreaming, drinking, fucking, fighting, trying to improve their lives, wishing for a better tomorrow. The tide sure has taken its sweet time. It's unclear whether the sunken vehicle agrees or not, but merely uttering these words gives you the illusion of time speeding up. Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble in the city. 30 minutes pass. Man, this is taking a long time. Yes, it is. It feels as the city behind you is growing silent in the waiting. Seems like an eternity has passed. A dim light scatters from the cloud cover above the city. In it you see the blue and white motor carriage slowly appear from the water, centimetre by centimetre, as the sea recedes. It's a Corpus 40, a workhorse of the motor park, favoured by the working men, government officers, firefighters I guess, maybe animal control people, you know, those kind of people. Squint your eyes and say, is that a number on the side? Yes, Harry, it's the number 41, the number of our precinct. I hope you would come back for... Oh my god, it's my car. Even if the motor carriage is mine, literally anyone could have driven it into the sea. Come on, Harry, there's nowhere to run, it's just you and me, old friend. Oh god, no. I'm so sorry, Harry. A missive pit opens up in your stomach and the most terrible feeling comes over you. Is my badge in there? You feel like you're about to faint and fall off the swing. Your hands get clammy and the air tastes sour to breathe. Oh god, Harry, what did you do? Nope, just no. Say no to this, Harry. No, it's not true. Can't be mine. No matter how many times you say it, it won't change the truth. Oh god, it is mine. I drove my car into the sea. Yes, Harry, you did. No. The sooner you accept it, the sooner you can move on. Maybe I was in pursuit of someone? You were not. They're not going to take me back after this, are they? After losing every single thing you've been entrusted with, I wouldn't hold my breath. The badge, the gun, and now this? Keep moving. You're a shark. You stop, you die. I can fix it. No, you can't. The damage is too extensive. How do we get you out? We don't. Well, at least I can see what's in there now. Hopefully my badge is in there. That's all I want. That's all I care about. I don't care about the gun or anything. I just want my badge. An aggressive-looking seagull lands on the swing set and stares at you with a murderous look. You really need to keep moving. Go to your inventory and interact with the item by clicking Interact. What item? What item are you telling me to interact with? I haven't got any new items. What are you up to, my man? Alright. It's my badge. I got my badge. Oh, thank Christ. I've got my badge. That is huge. A police badge on which you see a photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back. I found my badge. The man in the photo looks at you solemnly. Study the badge. Encased between two durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of a street grid of River Shoal West. You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and in the lower right corner, your precinct. Look at the photo. The man keeps winking at you with his grey-green eyes. The photo's old, no doubt about that. But the badge is new. You use an old photo for a new badge. How old? 8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture's rather good looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns. And he's winking, why? Why do you think? His face is already contorted with the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you now. It looks better on him because he isn't in as much pain while producing it as you are now, although there's already a hint of that pain, certainly. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it and a shining watermark. Harrier Dubois. This document confirms that Harrier Dubois, i.e. Harry, is really a name. Rank. LTN2JFR. Lieutenant? That's what it says on the badge. No more information is provided. You should look at this badge when Lieutenant Kutsaragi's around. Can help you make sense of it all. Serial number. River Shoal. Jamrock. Precinct 41. You don't remember what the numbers in the middle mean. Date of issue. 7th of November 50. Your badge was issued roughly 4 months ago. A new document is given to you as part of a promotion, or when you lose an old one. Precinct 41? The number shows the badge belongs to an officer of the 41st Precinct. Dude, that's huge. +1 Esprit de Corps, +1 Visual Calculus. I want that. That's better than that one. I think. What do our glasses do? +1 Visual Calculus, -1 Drama. I'll take these ones. +1 Logic, -1 Authority. I've got no authority already anyway. Does this go in the next slot? What slot does this go in? Shirt, I guess, or jacket. It's pretty good as well though. +1 Drama, +1 Electrochemistry. Eh. Alright, there's a lot more to pick up around here still. There's a lot. Let's get to it. A bottle drained of all its booze is frozen to the ice. This is it, the scene of the party. The fire pit, cigarettes and empty bottles, all evidence it. Sure does look like a lot of folks partied here. Looks like they were here a while. Judging from all the bottles, the sunken motor carriage provided them a focal point, like a goose ice sculpture or a chocolate fountain. Guess I'll be on my way. A goose ice sculpture? Alright, let's keep going. We were looking for a girl that has the gloves as well somewhere. The ice just off the coast cracks, shifting. Footprints in the snow. They lead away from the accident. Seems the walker was either very confused or drunk out of his mind. A boat? There's a boat tucked away underneath the tarpaulin cover. Great news, the boat is big enough for a grown man like you to fit underneath in a supine position. Wait, what would I be doing under there? I don't know, sleeping? What do people do under boats? This is merely a measurement from your visual cortex. Do with it what you want. The elements are rough around here. I don't know about this. Great news then, I do need somewhere cozy. No, wait, sorry, my bad. There's a rotting dog carcass under there, and an old fish too. You wouldn't fit next to the mummified canine's mausoleum. Damn dog, taking up all your space. The fish smells too rank too, though. You have a home somewhere. All cops do. When this is done, you can return. Is that right, is it? We'll zoom out a bit. Get our bearings. There's a lot here. Just a chair. See a dark red chair in the dim light of the room. Postcard? Bow tie. +2 drama. Not bad. Cold breeze is enough to make the wall planks creak. There's not much in here. I think I prefer +1 Inland Empire. I think I'd use that more than drama. Drama's not really my thing. Let's keep moving. We can go along the beach, but there's an upper bit over here as well. Hang on, broken window. Through the broken glass, dusty shelves and a foreign chair. Maybe we'll go up here first. Well, there's nothing up here really, is there? Oh, okay, that's where the swing set and everything is. This place is massive. Okay, we got something here. We're gonna find so much stuff, we'll have lots of leads to follow. Or something. Pants! +1 to Kingdom of Conscience. What does that mean? What is Kingdom of Conscience? Let's put it on, I'm curious. These are some wonderfully regular pants. Not too tight, not too loose, moderate in every sense. You'll blend right in at some pleasant dinner party. I like regular, normal things. I know you do. These intersolary pants are like wearing a perfect compromise in your nether regions. No one will call you a moral intern on you like this, that's for sure. You're a little more moralist now, buddy. A little more normal, even if you didn't want to. Aw. What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate political opinions somewhere in Martinez. That's me, Mr. Reasonable. Someone's got to keep it sane around here. The air suddenly feels calmer, more transparent in a strangely tender way. Perhaps it's the hangover. Perhaps it's the temporary surge of serotonin. But something tells you, it's time to become a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience. Okay, first, what is this Kingdom of Conscience? It is not a place. It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstance. In all of human history, it has only been achieved a handful of times. How do you bring about these circumstances? Incrementally. Oh, you'd get there fast with a little speed. History's greatest catastrophes have been brought about by people trying to make the world a better place too quickly. That's the genius of Dolores Day. She recognizes that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability. Real lasting change can only come about gradually, increment by increment. But what about all the things that are wrong now? Just because you live in the present doesn't mean you have the right to place your needs above the needs of the future. You may never live to see the Kingdom of Conscience. Your children may not. Even your grandchildren might not. But that's no excuse not to keep working. What rationality? What a fucking joke. Okay, but what is the Kingdom of Conscience actually like? The kingdom is difficult to comprehend and even more difficult to describe. Partly because humanity will need to discard many of the categories that define and limit it today. The Kingdom of Conscience is post-capitalist, post-national, post-industrial, post-ideological, even post-sexual. Let's do it. Slow down, Mr. Reasonable. Did you miss the part about compromising and taking things slow? Alright, let's get there eventually. That's right. Remember, real democracy is just around the corner for Revachol. When that real democracy kicks in, a long time from now, we're all going to be so much happier. I like that. Sounds good. I'm going to help everybody. Make things nice. Trying to do good things. Cinderblocks chart, a makeshift fire pit with magazines for lighting. There's people. Bushes are too thick and thorny to pass through. I'm not going to talk to the people just yet because I want to look around first. Then we'll talk to the people. White curtains have been drawn shut. No looking in. We'll talk to the people afterwards because that takes ages. A weeting stone, well worn and covered in rust. They've got the gloves, no doubt. Construction material. Whoever planned to build this house left in a hurry. Oh, there's a lot of people here. The underside of the boat has recently been tarred. So it's well looked after then. Oh, hang on. We gotta pick up all the stuff we can pick up. That's gonna be number one. What are these doing in the fish? What? What? What are you talking about? The ladder leads to a school of fish swimming in the kelp. The planks creak beneath your weight. This boat is floating freely in the water, unmoored. Franco-Kruggerian cavalry boots, +1 perception. Ooh, +1 perception sounds good. I do like +1 perception. I do like it more than -1 savoir-faire and +1 composure, to be honest. And they're damn fine looking too. They're like wellies. There's some damn fine wellies. Alright, let's talk to this person, I guess. Since she's here.
Aye, officer.
A woman in a raincoat stands on the quay. Considering an overturned boat, a sword and scabbard hangs from her hip. What are you, a pirate?
Anything I can help you with?
That depends. Where are we exactly?
A fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium.
Elysium? Why?
The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place.
The wind rattles her earrings. The question... I've questions. The first is, what's your name?
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker.
She
I
gestures...
think I have time for questions, and that was actually the second one.
Sorry. Indeed, you're always confused as to your whereabouts. Nice sword. Does it come with a story? Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. She smiles at her own joke. It's to intimidate folks, mostly. Hold on, do you know how to use it? Not really. She glances at the blade. I know some basic moves, and I know it sure as hell beats a knife when you're in a tough spot. It is imposing. It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy, just for intimidation. Why do you need intimidation tactics? From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. It's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men, and believe me, she adds, tittering, men need a lesson in manners from time to time. Why don't all women arm themselves if it's so effective? What makes you think we haven't? She smiles. Truth is that almost everyone in this life is scarred, and tired, and stupid, and too dull for that. That goes for men too, but they put on an act for us, pretend like everything's good, and living in shit doesn't bother them, like anyone falls for that. That does not go for real men. It does not go for you. Show her. Show her the wonder. Coach means the expression. Behold! Point to the expression on your face. Her eyes meet yours, and suddenly she starts laughing. It's hoarse, as if she hasn't laughed in a while. Do you like it? Sure. Her face straightens. It looks as if you could face down any horror in the world with the same unchanging grin. It's like a shield. The traces of laughter are still there, and her eyes fading fast. Now, borrow that sword? No, I'm afraid not. Her eyes are smiling as her hand moves to the hilt, attempting to confiscate the blade I use to keep the animals in check. You put me in an early grave. Where are all the men now? Some went to patch their wounds, their lessons learnt. Others were more thick-headed. She looks down. And one of them I ended up marrying. Where's your husband now? Gone. Gone where? To the waves. Their eyes stop in yours. The sea took him. It was a long time ago. Oh. Wait for her to continue. He didn't respect the sea. Went out there drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. The bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later. Now before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles. Do you really like those muscles though? It's in the way she pronounces sinewy. Yeah, death is nothing. I shit on death. Time really is the best cure for sorrow, isn't it? Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. She crosses her arms. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time and went on. She glances at the village where the 2 little kids are playing with what looks like rocks. Life didn't change that much for me and the kids. This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another better drunk. Ask her. Both of you need some action. 3%? What do you do around here? Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring the little skiff. Is that enough to make a living? Sometimes I also walk the beach and see what the seas have given up. The sea's full of surprises. Keep it professional, man. Don't make it sound like you're hitting on her. Interesting. What have you found? Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish. Other odd sea creature. A mine washed ashore once. She looks at the beach and continues. Bottles, drugs, also lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass. Alright, major choice moment. You only get to ask one thing. It'd be weird to say them all. Choose wisely. Mines, mines. You need mines. I need to know about those human bodies. Well, you're barking under the wrong tree then, officer. She shakes her head. I've no interest in floaters. Seen enough of them in my life already. A very unattractive bunch. Is that your boat? Is that your skiff? Sure is. The sun, I call it. Coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue. Sunny days? Catch a snowflake in your palm. Aye. She looks at the snow melt in the winter. In the water. Sunny days. You got a problem with that? No, ma'am. No problem. Good. Should have been bad news that it turned out it wasn't a sunny day. Bad news for the skiff. Bad news for the nets. Bad news for the kids. There was a moment's silence. She looks at the slushy snow melt on the yellow belly of the boat. When do you think the boat will be ready? In time, she replies with a nod and adds, when the sea turns and the wind settles, she'll be ready. Waves wash the sand. A skiff moves across the mirror-smooth sea far away from here. A lone passenger. A fast sloop in the distance. White sails. My prediction will be at least 2 days. Be seeing ya. Alright, we don't really have time to talk to another person. Let's check out this house, if we can go in. Doesn't look like we can, actually. It's Loctite. You can't see into the house from this angle. Inside you hear the cozy sound of some kind of heater sputtering. Alright, we're going to wrap it up here. Since we don't really have time to do any more talking, but we will talk to more. I'm going to put in Kingdom of Conscience when we come back. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for taking it out for me, and I'll see you in the next one.